I like to freeze a little bit. In case you forgot. As above, so below. It's not what you think. It's not what the Christians have told you. No, we live in the gray. All right? We are love. We are light. We are darkness. I can show you my freaking emails. Okay, it's a lot more. I don't know if that sounds correct, but hi, hello, howdy do, howdy day, howdy hello. How are you guys doing? I hope all of you guys watching are doing well. I hope you guys are genuinely taking care of yourselves. Really, really taking care of yourselves. Not just like, yeah, I'm taking it. No, I really hope you're freaking taking care of yourselves, okay? Drinking your liquids. Making sure you are hydrated, okay? Do it. Anyways, today's pick a card, you guys, is a pick a card I don't think I've ever done. You can call me out if I'm wrong. Forget that. Don't call me out. Today's pick a card, you guys, is going to be a pick a card on the gifts and abilities that you have been given in this lifetime. I'm excited to hear the clip of the pile. The clips of the piles. Piles, plural. All right, you guys, these are the 3 piles. We have group number 1 with the locket, group number 3 with the pearl bracelet, and group number 4 with the skeleton key. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you want to pick more than one pile, you guys are always welcome to do so. All right, you guys have picked your pile. You can go ahead and check out my description box downstairs where I've left you guys timestamps for when your reading will start. And with that, I'll meet you there. Group 1, welcome. Are you excited? It's good. Okay, again, you guys, the reason why I gotta address this is because I get comments in every video while people being like, oh my god, my zodiac sign didn't pop up or my star sign didn't pop up. It's okay. The dice, the letters, the notes, they are dessert. The main course are the cards, okay? It's okay if your sign doesn't pop up. Anyways, Capricorn and Virgo, hi. Taurus and Aries, one more. Aquarius and Capricorn again. Also, all the water signs are here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so. You guys, this group specifically, if you guys are not people who identify as like sensitive, or you have honed in on one of the clairs. If you don't know what the clairs are, I'm talking about clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient, clair the smell. I'm sure there's more. I'm just blanking at the moment. But if you have not honed in on one of the clairs, or you don't identify yourself with one of the clairs, I would definitely do some research on that and really try to dig deeper into that, especially clairsentience, because that's what this feels like. Okay, now I'm just gonna jump into it. We have the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups, you guys, is somebody who is very emotionally intelligent. She's very psychic. She's connected to her emotions. Her emotions are her power. She's nurturing, she's loving, she's caring. That is who the Queen of Cups is, okay? So what this is telling me, you guys, a part of your gifts, a part of your abilities in this lifetime, it's either that you are very psychically connected, and it doesn't have to be consciously, you guys. I think oftentimes people go, like, I don't know. The word psychic, I feel like, is a word that is almost, not overused, but just a word that people it's a misunderstood word, okay? Most people on this planet are very connected to their intuition. I believe that is how we have evolved. I think if we did not have a strong intuition as human beings, I think we would not have been able to survive out there with the bears and the tigers and the lions. Oh my, I don't think we would have been able to survive. So I do think most humans have a very strong intuition, or a natural ability to pick up on subtle energies, okay? That is what being psychic is. Now, obviously, there's different levels to that. Obviously, there's different potencies to that. But I do think everybody is capable of strengthening that ability. That is what the Queen of Cups is. She's somebody who's very sensitive to the energies around her. She's someone who's very, again, psychically connected. She's connected to emotions. There may even be some empaths here as well. The next card we have here, you guys, is the Seven of Cups. Now, I want you guys to literally... Okay, I'll just explain to you what this is, and then I'll talk about your gifts. So, The Seven of Cups talks about having options, you guys. Options in front of you that are not necessarily presenting themselves as authentically as they could, okay? Options in front of you that may be a little bit rose-colored glasses-esque. But look at that skull in the middle of all these other skulls, right? What is highlighted? His freaking third eye. His freaking third eye is beaming. So I'm almost seeing this, you guys, as a part of your gifts or your abilities in this lifetime. Is you being able to see past the BS, or you being able to see past like being able to see things clearly, being able to have the option, or being able to have the ability to see things clearly, okay? Because again, this is oftentimes seen as like clouded judgment, or having a lot of options in front of you and you don't know which one to pick because things are presenting themselves in a false or embellished manner. And I'm seeing this specifically with this deck as you guys having this third eye open, which is being able to see past what is just being presented in front of your naked eye, right? So again, that makes me feel again like you guys are very psychically connected. You guys may be able to like meet people and really pick up on their energies very quickly. You guys may be the type of people where when you're in a group or when you're out doing something, you may be around someone and just be like, well, I don't really like that person. They just give me weird vibes. And people will be like, what do you mean? They're great. They're funny. They're this, they're that. And you're like, I don't know. Their vibe just seems a little off, seems a little funky to me. I ain't with it. That's the energy that gives me, okay? Being able to perceive things in the most like raw form, okay? Not being deceived by the sparkly and the shine, you know? Not being deceived by the mask that people put on, okay? That's how I'm seeing that. Now we also have the World, which is talking about wrapping up cycles. So this one is interesting to me because I'm not sure if it's talking about you guys having the ability to let go of things and like kind of go with the flow of the natural ebb and flow of life, because obviously you guys, life has cycles. Like nothing in life is ever going to be the same. Everything in life is constantly changing. It's constantly flowing. Cycles are starting and ending and starting and ending and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm seeing this as either you guys being very comfortable with those cycles coming and going, or this could be in reference to you guys having a lot of, or being capable of transforming throughout your life, okay? Being capable of moving forward, wrapping up cycles, taking on lessons and moving on, almost being a little bit of a chameleon, you guys, okay? For some of you, I'm also seeing that as being, and the reason why I'm seeing that is because obviously it's the World, and I'm seeing it for some of you as you being able to relate to people who may be completely opposite of you, or you being able to sympathize with people who are viewed as, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, you guys, but you know the stereotype of like, oh, the creepy guy, or the tall biker with all the tattoos and the muscles and they're so scary, or even people who have done horrible things. Like there may be an ability that you guys have where you're able to sympathize with those people, or you're able to see their point, the devil's advocate. You guys may be very good at playing devil's advocate, okay? That is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I like, anyways. And then, of course, we have the freaking moon, you guys. This is highlighting Pisces energy. Yes, I am aware that Cancer is connected to the moon, you guys, but in tarot, it is different. You can look it up if you don't believe me, but that is that. Okay, so anyways, this, you guys, is connected yet again to psychic abilities. You guys are very sensitive, okay? And you can, if you feel like, oh yeah, I'm sensitive, but like I'm not psychic, you guys can strengthen that ability. If you want to strengthen that ability, you are fully capable of strengthening that ability. My entire life, I've been quote unquote sensitive. And only when I started to, even when I wasn't really trying, look, this is not about me. The point is you guys can strengthen it, okay? We're not going to get into my situation, but psychic abilities, you guys, being able to see things that are hidden, which again is kind of what I was saying with the Seven of Cups, okay? So this is the psychic group, okay? This is the empathic group. Not necessarily empathic, but it could be, but like mainly the psychic group, okay? Okay. we have fertility, and it says, let root and seed sprout, let new life be all about. So with this card, group number 1, this is telling me that you guys may be artistic, or you guys may be people who want to create something in this world, to birth something into this world. I do feel like oftentimes sensitive people do tend to be very artistic, and perhaps that is how you express your psychic abilities or your sensitive abilities, your ability to pick up on subtle senses. You may express that through artwork. You may express that through creating. Obviously, you guys, like I just said, I feel like artists tend to be very sensitive, okay? And the reason I feel like that is because when you create art, I feel like really, really good artists create art from the heart, from the soul. It doesn't come from like the mind, okay? So, yes, fertility. Your abilities, your gifts in this life is to create, is to bring something beautiful into this earth. Something that we need, okay? We also have sweet dreams here, you guys. And it says sweet dreams, sleep deep. Sleep that is deep and lasts till morn. Wondrous dreams for days reborn. Lucid dreaming, you guys, okay? If you are not somebody who can just naturally lucid dream, what I would suggest to you guys, if you are wanting to awaken this ability, I would suggest that you guys, and this is not good, so please just do this on the weekend. Don't do it all the time. It's really not good to do this because sleep is important. But if you're having struggles lucid dreaming, I would suggest setting an alarm, you guys, for like midnight or like 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then going back to sleep. Set that alarm, wake up, go back to sleep. And I feel like that helps ignite lucid dreaming. If you guys don't know what lucid dreaming is, that basically means that you have consciousness during your dreams, which is something I thought was so normal. Like, not that it's weird, but I thought that everybody could lucid dream. I didn't know it was like a weird thing or not everyone can do it thing. I thought it was something everyone can do. But I have found that I do lucid dream a lot more frequently when my sleep is being disturbed or disrupted. So I would suggest doing that if you guys are wanting to strengthen the skill of your lucid dreaming. Now, this could also be in reference to you guys receiving prophetic dreams. Obviously, dreams that you feel or dreams that are connected to your wake life, dreams that are perhaps bringing in some type of prediction or some type of further vision. So there is that. Alrighty. The next card I have here is Mercury retrograde, and this is reinvention. So, okay, this is better wording, you guys, for what I was saying with the world, because I think with the world I was just like, what? But that's basically what I was saying. Being a chameleon, being able to reinvent yourself, may be a part of your gifts, of your abilities that you were given in this lifetime. The ability, to reinvent yourself, which I think is something that's very, very important. There may also be an ability or a gift that you guys have been given to communicate with others or to reach others through communication, whether that is person-to-person communication, like in real life, or over the internet, but communication may also be connected to that. We have Jupiter abundance, you guys, so growth and expansion. So again, I really feel like you guys are meant to grow and expand your abilities in this lifetime, whether that is full-blown like psychicness or mediumship. If you guys are wanting to expand your gifts in this arena, I would say definitely go for that. Abundance, the ability to make money, you guys, or the ability to constantly grow in this lifetime may also be a part of the gifts that you have received for this lifetime. Okay. We have I am peaceful, and there's balance here, you guys. So creating harmony and balance, you guys may also be able to walk into a room or walk into like a group of people or talk to a friend or a family member and create peace for them or to create some type of like calmness for them. I had a reading done on myself one time. It was a chakra reading, and somebody was telling me how I am a tree. I basically take on other people's emotions. And he was just explaining to me, like, you need to stop allowing people to use your energy to like ground themselves because you're so grounded. And that is kind of the energy I'm getting with this, you guys. It's almost the energy of just like creating peace for other people, being a tree for other people, right? So that may be a part of your abilities, which, like the gentleman was saying, definitely be careful of that, you guys, because you can get drained. Make sure you are maintaining balance within yourself. Now we have, I regard all altars with respect. I think this is a very important part, you guys, of being a practitioner or of participating in the occult or the woo-woo realms. I think it's very important that we respect closed practices and we respect other people's beliefs. That is just my opinion, and that is what I feel like this is talking about. And again, almost talking about being the devil's advocate, you guys. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be like literally the devil's advocate, but just being able to respect and understand where other people are coming from, being able to switch your perspective from your own personal opinions to understanding where somebody else is coming from. Does that make sense, you guys? Because I know for me, I'm not someone who necessarily connects to any organized religions, but I do respect everybody's right to like practice their religion. I do respect everybody's right to like connect to whatever makes them feel good. And I don't necessarily even think that they are, whatever. I don't necessarily think anybody is wrong for believing what they believe as long as they are not imposing their beliefs on other people, because I don't think anybody's right or wrong. I don't think there is like a right or wrong way to practice spirituality, again, unless you're imposing your views on other people or unless you're hurting other people, right? Okay. The next one you have here is Lost Lands, and it says soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. It makes sense, you guys. I think a lot of practitioners and a lot of psychics, a lot of people who are sensitive and intuitive have had multiple lifetimes in which they have practiced in the, again, occult or more ancient practices, okay? I think this is just something that naturally comes to a lot of you. This is something that you were born with. This is something that just feels like the proper path, right? We have Messenger as well, and this is Cyrus energy, bringing oh my god, shut up, you guys. Okay, bringing harmony and balance. I'm so sorry. I didn't read these, obviously. That is so insane. Okay. Bringing harmony and balance, again, with the I am peaceful, being the tree for other people, being the groundedness for other people, being the root for other people, creating an energy of like, I'm unshakable, and the people around you feel that, and they may lean on you for that as well, you guys. Now, also, Messenger is here. So you guys may feel called to spread a larger message or to spread an important message, to have your voice heard, which I talked about with the Mercury retrograde. We have Uranus, okay, and this is originality and rebellion, chaos. I love Uranian energy. This is basically saying that a part of your abilities may be seen, I feel like, as a little bit rebellious or like outsiders, which obviously people who are more sensitive, I feel like oftentimes are seen as outsiders. They're not very easily understood. They're misrepresented. You guys, a part of your abilities or your gifts may be to invoke chaos. Now, here's the thing. I know that sounds a little like, chaos is inevitable. It's needed for change, right? In order to invoke change, we have to invoke chaos. So you guys may be here to create change in the world or to create some type of like progress forward, either on a social level or on a spiritual level, progress forward. But in order to do that, again, oftentimes chaos has to be invoked. Now, we have Mercury here, and this is persuasion and cunning. Okay, so again, communication, a part of your gifts and abilities may be to communicate, okay? And the last one shouldn't be surprising to any of you watching this because we have Pisces here, and it's dreamy and escapist. So obviously, you guys, Pisces is the oldest sign in the zodiac. Pisces are very, very psychic. Pisces popped up here with the moon. Pisces are very psychic, very witchy, very intuitive. That is, I don't know if y'all have ever met a Pisces, but almost every Pisces I've ever met has a connection to spirit in one way or another, whether it is traditional or otherwise. They're very, very connected to spirituality, very, very connected to the spiritual realm. So this is a part of your abilities. I'm so shocked at this reading, you guys, honestly, because I don't feel like a lot of people oftentimes pick group number 1. However, like, I feel like the people who picked group number 1, like, this is really, really, like, this is you, you know? So let me know below if this resonated, you guys. Honestly, I connect to this reading so much, and it makes me so happy to, like, read this for you guys and like confirm this for you guys if you are resonating. So yeah, thank you guys. I love you. Let me know down below again if this resonated. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys really soon. All right, bye. Hi group 2. Are you guys ready? Oh wait, this is so like I'm not prepared. I'm so sorry guys. I'm like listening to freaking debates and like okay, my like shakalaka boom. Okay, beautiful. Guys, I'm gonna roll. Again, the dice are dessert. It's not the main course. So if your sign doesn't pop up, it's fine. Scorpio and Capricorn, the demons. Hi, I love you. Literally, I'm not joking. Not sarcasm. Love you the most. Gemini, just Gemini. I love you, Gemini. You guys are beautiful. Taurus and Scorpio. Okay, one more for the one. Okay, Scorpio and Taurus again. So, hi Scorpio, hi Taurus, hi Capricorn, hi Gemini. Again, if your sun, moon, rising didn't pop up, it's okay. It's okay, guys. Okay, it's fine. We also have Gemini in the cards. And we have all the fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Hi. Capricorn, you're here heavy. Aquarius, you're here. So, good stuff. Anyways, your guys' gifts and abilities in this life are very much connected to love. And I feel like it's very much connected to like spreading love, being love, but also money. Okay, so if you're not connecting to that, maybe this reading isn't for you, but I'm just going to go ahead and get started. We have the 7 of Rings. The 7 of Rings, you guys, indicates the ability, the gift to put in hard work and effort, basically to start something and to watch it flourish. To start something, to put in hard work and effort, to work on it, to put a labor of love out there, and then to watch it bloom, to watch it flourish, to watch it blossom, okay? So I'm almost seeing this as you guys being destined for success, or part of your abilities is making money or creating some type of financial stability. Now, it may not be finances directly, you guys. It could also be your ability to work really hard on creating a beautiful home, right? And then obviously reaping the benefits of that harvest. It could also be you guys being artists, or you guys being musicians, or you guys being cooks, or authors, or perhaps you're a freaking surgeon, or perhaps you're someone who's going to school for something that takes a lot of hard work and effort, or you did go to school for something that took a lot of hard work and effort, and you stuck it out, right? You stuck out through the process of like, oh my gosh, late night studying. I'm exhausted. I don't have a freaking social life. I'm fracking broke. I'm struggling, but I'm getting through it, and then you reap the benefits of that hard work and effort. Is that making sense, you guys? I hope this is making sense. I hope I'm properly communicating to you what I'm trying to say. That is what this card is representing, and that is a part of your gifts and abilities. Resilience to keep working hard to obtain some type of a beneficial end goal. I guess that's the synopsis of that card. We have the cream. We have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, group number 2, talks about somebody who's beautiful. She's a social butterfly. She's lovable. She's likable. I also feel like the Queen of Wands is very relatable because she's not someone who walks around with her nose in the air thinking she's perfect and has 0 flaws. She's someone who is very much like, there's balance to her, right? Even though she is beautiful and a social butterfly, there's balance to her. So with this card, you guys, I'm almost seeing your charm or your charisma as a part of your gifts and abilities. And I feel like this is going to help you a lot in life, or going to help open up doors for you in this life, right? So making people feel comfortable around you, making people feel like very seen and like understood. I feel like that is a part of your abilities. So having very good social skills, you guys. Having good social skills and being confident, I feel like gets you really, really far. And that is what I feel like a part of your abilities are. Now, if you don't connect that, you guys, that shows up multiple times here. So this is not your reading. All right. So yeah. Okay. Also, she's very beautiful, you guys. So your beauty, and I know it's like, oh, like blah, blah, blah. Beauty is like, nah. Okay. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and you do not have to meet societal standards, you guys, to be beautiful. Everyone's taste and desires and visions of what beauty is different. So like, I'm not even trying to be like, oh, you're the whatever, or you have to be the societal norm of what beautiful is. That's not what I'm saying. But you guys may be very alluring to people or very attractive to people. Your energy may just be attractive. Or your physical self maybe just be attractive. Now, we also have the lovers, you guys. So again, I feel like a part of your gifts and abilities in this lifetime is to spread love, is to be love, perhaps to show people that true love exists. I feel like oftentimes, you guys know, when you see a little old couple together and they're in the park and they're holding hands, or you go, oh my god, that is so freaking cute. Those couples are showing us that true love exists, that people can fall in love and stay in love and be in love forever. And that's beautiful. And we love that and we need that. So that may be a part of your guys' gifts and abilities. Now, this may also be talking about you guys making other people feel loved, feel cared about, feel cherished, right? You may make, I don't know if you guys, for some reason, Marilyn Monroe keeps like popping up for me right now. I don't know if you guys have ever watched any of like Marilyn Monroe's interviews or any of her, anything, but whenever she's like talking to someone, she makes it seem like that person that she's talking to is the most important person in the world. And I feel like you guys share that similar gift, which that is a gift, you guys. And again, that goes back to the charisma and the charm and all of that. This may also be connected to you guys being really good decision makers, you guys. So being really, really good at making the right decision. That may tie into your business abilities or your ability to create a sustainable, flourishing business. The next one you have your strength, Leo energy. This talks about emotional strength and being able to tame the beast within you guys. So I'm seeing this for a lot of you as you being able to overcome personal struggles and being able to not necessarily allow or not allowing like addictions to override you or desire to override you. I'm almost seeing this as just being very disciplined emotionally. Okay, so, okay, the first oracle card I have here is Justice, you guys, okay, and it says, by the power of 3 by 3, mate deliver justice to me, Matt. Okay, so with this justice, you guys may have the ability or the gift to, and I was kind of saying this in the last group, I find that interesting, to see both sides of a situation, or to be very fair when it comes to like passing judgment on people, or to be very understanding of like, again, two sides of a situation. This may be even talking about your kindness or your ability, again, to just like desire justice and like what is just and what is fair, right? Some of you may even work in the legal field or have a desire to work in the legal field, and that may tie into your gifts and abilities. You may be a very good lawyer or a good judge. I don't think any judges are watching this, but if you're a judge watching this, shout out to you. So yeah. Honestly, you guys, if I'm being honest with you, justice is obviously connected to Libra energy, and Libra energy is connected to the 7th house, and the 7th house is connected to love and relationships, which, going back to the lovers, you guys, a big part of your gifts and abilities, I feel like, is connected to love. Either experiencing like a really pure form of love and like having that be an example for other people around you that like love exists, or you guys literally making other people feel so loved and appreciated and cherished may be a gift that you guys have. We have strength here again, you guys, and it says, the ability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. So you guys may be very physically strong, or again, just have a lot of like determination behind you, have a lot of endurance, have a lot of like discipline of I'm gonna get this freaking done. You guys may be a little bit stubborn, which I know doesn't sound like a positive gift or a positive quality, but stubbornness can be very useful, and that may be something that you guys have been gifted with in this life. The next card we have here is Dad Saturn, and this is truth, okay? So again, overcoming obstacles, overcoming struggles, being willing to put in the hard work and effort is a part of your guys' gifts. Not everybody in this lifetime, you guys, is capable of overcoming hurdles, okay? Some people will fold very, very easily. Some people crack under pressure. Some people break like that, and I'm not judging those people or saying that they are like not important or special or have gifts themselves, but you guys have an ability, I feel like, to confront obstacles with a very practical, like, I'm going to get through this. Everything's going to be fine. I know it sucks right now, but like, I'm going to keep pushing forward. You're not going to stop me. You're not going to break me. That is what this is giving me. Also, the ability to take on lessons, the ability to look at situations in your life with like, I don't want to say optimism, but just an energy of like, look, this is a lesson. This isn't, I'm not going to go, woe is me, poor me. I'm going to figure it out. That's what that feels like. Because Dad Saturn gives us the opportunity to learn, to grow, but he also gives us like tough lessons. And it is our job to overcome those lessons. And I feel like that's something that you guys are very talented at, okay? The next card, the next card I have here is the second house of owning. So again, I feel like your guys' ability to make money or to make smart financial decisions is a part of the gifts that you have in this lifetime. You are meant to make money. You are meant to create financial abundance in your life, to create financial security in your life. That is what I feel like a part of your destiny is, a part of your life purposes in regards to like your gifts. The next card I have here is I benefit with gratitude, using your charm and charisma to get you through the door. There's nothing wrong, you guys, with being charming and using that to your advantage as long as you're not using that in like a negative way to hurt other people. I don't ever think it's good to hurt other people without being provoked or without it being like warranted. I'm not necessarily against hurting people when it's warranted or like retaliating or being whatever. That's just my personal opinion. Anyways, with this gratitude though, I feel like you guys, I benefit with gratitude. I benefit from my charisma, my charm, my good looks, my intelligence, my ability to make money with gratitude, right? I love this next one. The next one says, I am open to love in various forms. Again, your heart is so important, okay, you guys? Your heart, you guys, is really, really so much connected to your abilities and so much connected to like what it is that you're meant to do in this life. You're meant to spread love. You are meant to share love. You are meant to give and receive love. Like, this is a part of your gifts. And some of you may be wondering, like, how is that a gift? It most definitely is a gift, you guys, because there are people in this world who genuinely don't believe that love can be unconditional, or who genuinely don't believe that love exists. And people like you, we need people like you to prove people like that they're wrong, because we are all, that's what we are. We are love. So we need you, because you are helping humanity move towards a higher state of like love, which is what we are. So we need you. Anyways, the next card I have here is surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy. You guys, wait a minute. What is this whole reading about? Love and money. What is Venus? Love and money. You are Venus, okay? Wow. I just put that together. Anyways, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Literally, this is you. This is your ability. This is your gift. You are meant to make love to life. Where is your North Node? Is it in the 5th house? Is it in the 7th house? I want you guys to look at that, because for some of you, it is, and I'm going to find that really interesting, because this is most definitely for you if that is the case. Taurus energy, Libra energy, you guys, okay? Venus energy. You guys are Venus. You are meant to spread Venus energy of abundance and love. That is your gifts and abilities, okay? And beauty. Okay, the next card I have here, you guys, is the 2nd house of money and possessions. Okay, we've gone over her, we understand her, we see her. We have Taurus, which is connected to Venus energy. Didn't I say stubbornness was showing up too? Productive and self-indulgent. Taurus energy. Productive, self-indulgent, stubborn. You guys are just meant to spread love, to be love, to share love, to experience love. That is a part of your abilities. To overcome obstacles is also a part of your abilities and your gifts. And to make money, okay? To create abundance around you. So, group number 2. That's what I have for you. Congratulations. Congrats, group 2. That's what I have. Thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye. Hi, group number 3. So this is a rougher reading, you guys. And yes, it is what gifts and abilities do you have in this lifetime? And I don't think this is a negative message, but I am aware that some of you watching this may not be in a state where you can like handle a heavier message, right? Maybe you're just looking for a silly, goofy, ha ha ha. That's not what this is. I can't provide that for you with this particular reading. So I just want you to be aware of that. I definitely don't think that it's negative, but I'm aware that like some people, our sensitivity levels are all different. What we can all handle at different points in life is different. So like, take care of your mental health is what I'm saying. With that being said, I'm going to move on and roll the dice, which again is dessert, not the main course. The cards are the main course. This is dessert, not necessary. We have Taurus and we have Scorpio, sister signs. Hi. Aquarius and Leo. I'm sorry. I thought my camera stopped. That's why I looked up at you guys weird. Anyways. And then we have me, Cancer, and Scorpio, my moon. Love you both. Okay. This group is definitely like a group of fighters. If you're staying and you're listening to this, you are a fighter. You are strong. You are resilient. You're the kind of person where I feel like your gifts and abilities are directly connected to you being like a warrior. So I just want to say congratulations. Like if you're here and you're watching this, I'm proud of you for surviving all that you have survived thus far. I'm proud of you for coming into this life and experiencing the things that you have experienced and choosing to move forward. I'm proud of you for that. So thank you for being here. I'm happy you're here. And starting off with the first card, we have the Eight of Swords, you guys. We have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords talks about feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move, feeling like you can't be free. So it's not that this is your gift or this is your ability. I'm going to move on because at the end it makes more sense, but that is what this is representing. So in your life, you have experienced feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move, feeling like you are trapped, like you're held prisoner, like you are in a situation that you feel helpless in, or you feel like there is no moving forward. You feel like a caged bird, if you will. Then we have the Eight of Cups. This is telling me, especially because these are both eights, it's telling me that you guys, like your strength and your ability is to walk away from impossible situations or to free yourself from very difficult, hard situations, to overcome that feeling of feeling trapped or being trapped, overcoming that and choosing to walk away, fighting like hell for your freedom, fighting like hell for your happiness, okay? That is what these two cards for me in regards to your abilities and your gifts, that is what that's representing. The Eight of Cups is all about walking away from things that no longer serve you, or walking away from things that you once loved, but you realize that it's no longer fulfilling, right? All right, now we got the heavier energy. We got the load of the reading. The Devil, Capricorn, hi. That wasn't shade, but Capricorn, and the Tower. So Capricorn, again, the Devil represents addictions, you guys. It represents being chained to something that you can view as toxic. I don't necessarily think the Devil on his own is, like, he has a purpose, right? Like, there's a purpose for the Devil. Like, he's here for a reason, and it's not necessarily an energy that I think should be looked down upon in every single reading or in every single, like, energy evaluation. Like, I don't think that it's necessarily horrible, but it can be when it's not of your free will, when you decide or when you feel like you are trapped by this devil, when you feel like you are enslaved by this devil, when you feel like you don't have free will or a choice. That is when this is not good. So you guys may struggle with being addicted to people who are toxic, experiencing bad relationships over and over and over again. You guys may feel like you are attached to certain substances or adult beverages. Perhaps you feel like you are born into a family system that is very toxic and you feel trapped by that. Perhaps you guys feel like you have certain habits or, let's just say habits that are not healthy for you mentally or maybe even physically, right? Maybe you feel like you attract toxicity or negative people or bad people into your life. That is what the devil is representing in this particular situation, which again can really just go back to that Eight of Swords. The Tower is, I think, beautiful in this situation because This is talking about, again, your ability to walk away. Now, you may not choose to walk away in the situation, the Tower, because the Tower is something that is ripped away. The Tower is something that is rotten. It's toxic. It's no bueno, okay? It's all bad. And it's coming down, like it's being ripped away. We are removing the decay from the earth. We are removing the decay from our lives. And that is what the Tower represents, okay? A destruction, chaos, tragedy, not good stuff. But the aftermath of the Tower is where the beauty comes in. The aftermath of the Tower, oh, I just felt something touch the back of my freaking, oh, I don't like that. The aftermath of the Tower is where the blessings come in, okay? So, I'm gonna just say it again. Your gifts and your abilities are tied to you being able to be resilient and you fighting for yourself, you fighting for your happiness. You guys may struggle with a lot of lessons or a lot of hardship, but you are not going to be defeated by these things if you continue to push forward. The next card we have here is the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, which I find interesting because Cancer energy popped up in the dice. This is talking about being resilient, you guys, being determined, okay? Not allowing obstacles to stop you. If the Chariot comes up against a brick wall, the Chariot will run that brick wall down, okay? There is nothing too big for the Chariot to overcome. And that is your gift and ability, you guys. You guys are really freaking strong. And I know hearing this is freaking annoying because it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to have to be strong. I want to be able to have fun and live life. But the ability, you guys, to remain strong in difficult situations is not an ability everybody has. And I don't want to say like, oh, be grateful you're strong or be grateful that you're resilient. Because like, I understand that some of you feel like you shouldn't have to be. But I want you guys to keep in mind that not everybody is. And that is a difficult thing to deal with, right? I always say, like, the things that have happened to me, I'd rather them happen to me than happen to someone who cannot mentally, emotionally, or spiritually handle it. You know, like certain traumas I've experienced. It's not that I'm happy that I've experienced those traumas. It's not necessarily that I'm like, oh, thank you so much for traumatizing me. But it's like, I'd rather it be me than someone who couldn't handle it, right? I'd rather it be me than someone who would break under that, right? So that's kind of how I'm seeing this, you guys, and I'm not trying to offend anyone or like be too placent. I'm not trying to be like that at all, but I just want you guys to understand that this is a gift to be strong, because again, not everybody is. Now, I also want to say embracing the darkness, and I know that sounds maybe a little bit weird, but this group particularly, you guys may have an ability to walk through the darkness and not allow it to shake you. And I'm not someone who necessarily believes that, like, I believe in duality, right? I believe that life is in the gray. But I think embracing the darkness and embracing things that are heavier energies is a gift. It is an ability, again, that not everybody has. And yeah, okay, I'm just gonna move on. We have Black Moon Lilith here, you guys, which I think is interesting. Lilith is here and the devil is here. It's just a little interesting to me. The Black Moon Lilith is mystery here. I feel like, you guys, a part of your gifts and abilities, again, is to embrace your dark energy. Whether that's feminine energy or masculine energy, embracing your darker energy, I feel like is a part of your gifts and your abilities in this lifetime. If you guys don't know the story of Lilith, I definitely recommend looking into that further. Embracing your Lilith energy may be a part of your gifts and abilities in this lifetime as well. We have a Gemini. I think your intelligence, you guys, may be a part of your gifts and abilities in this lifetime as well. Your ability to think, your ability to process different thoughts, different ideas, your ability perhaps even to expand your mind and your consciousness may be a major part of your abilities. Geminis, you guys, also, I know a lot of people tend to be like, oh, I don't freaking like Geminis. Gemini women, number one, are freaking elite. I don't know about Gemini men, people who identify with masculine energy who are Geminis. I don't know about that. I'm not going to vouch for them. The Gemini women, though, elite, period. Gemini energy, you guys, is very much energy of reflection, okay? Gemini energy is very much the energy of, like, I will be who I am, or I will be who you need me to be. I will be who you are being. I will reflect to you what you are reflecting to me. That is the energy of Gemini. So with this, I really am feeling like for a lot of you, this may be talking about your ability to be a chameleon, or your ability to reflect what other people are reflecting to you. Matching someone's energy is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, you guys, so, and the reason why I'm saying this is as a Gemini rising, I'm someone who definitely does that. I'm someone who matches people's energy. If you're going to be nice to me, I'm going to be nice to you. If you want to get rowdy with me, I'll get rowdy with you. I'm not someone who believes that you should just be like, oh, I'm going to be nice at all times. Nope. Nope. If you want to get spicy with me, I'll bring the Cajun spice for you. Okay. Like that's how I feel with this. But matching people's energy, it may also, like I said, be connected to intellect and being very intelligent. So using your mind as your power, which the next card we got here is wisdom. It says, on a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come to me. Wisdom come and be renewed. So your wisdom, you guys, is a part of where your power is. And honestly, you guys, wisdom comes with experience. And it makes sense that you guys have this wisdom here because you have all these heavier energies of the devil in the tower, the 8 of swords, right? So it makes sense that wisdom is coming up for me. Your guys' mind may be where you hold a lot of your power, where you hold a lot of your gifts, okay? So don't underestimate your mind, you guys. Don't underestimate your ability to learn. Don't underestimate your ability to expand consciously, okay? The next card, the next card we have here is friendship, and it says, bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter and understanding too. What I get from this card, you guys, okay, I'm going to say this in a way that I hope makes sense to you guys. I see this, or I'm interpreting this as you guys treating other people with kindness, or you treating other people with understanding because you know what it's like to go through this toxicity or to go through this tower moment, right? I know for me, when I see other people being ignored or being picked on or bullied, like I can't stand freaking bullies, you guys. I really can't, because I know what it's like to have people just freaking completely railroad you and like be types. And I don't like that. So I tend to be someone who sticks up for people who are being talked down to, because I just don't freaking like it. Like if you want to freaking talk crazy to someone, talk crazy to me. With this, I feel like you guys are carrying that energy as well of like, I want to protect the people who are my friends, or I want to be understanding of people. I want to listen to you because I understand what it's like to not be listened to. I want to protect you because I understand what it's like to not be protected. I want to be kind to you because I understand what it's like to not have people be kind. That's how I'm seeing this. It's almost like your trauma or your tragedies or your obstacles have softened your heart, or have given you the perspective of like what it's like to be on the receiving end of negativity, and you want to almost protect the people from that, right? Or you're more like sympathetic towards people who are experiencing things that you have also experienced. The next card I have here is activated earth, and it says power place, lie lines, trust where you are led. You guys, again, may find power in tragedy, or may find power in the darkness. And I'm not trying to scare any of you or be like, you know, but I know, especially if you're an artist, you guys, especially if you're someone who is a creative human, oftentimes a lot of people who are artists create their best art, create their best creations when they are going through struggles, when they are experiencing darkness, creating something positive out of that darkness as well. So trust where you are led, you guys. Trust where you are led. I'm really just seeing that again as like finding power in the darkness, finding power in your pain, finding power in the things that have tried to destroy you. The next card I have here is perspective, and it says, none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. So what I see this as, you guys, is, again, going through the darkness, going through tragedy, going through difficult times, and later on in your life, being able to create peace, being able to create harmony, being able to create perhaps a life that is not as dark or not as traumatic, right? And then perhaps with that, you have a perspective then of like things could always be worse. Gratitude, right? I feel like gratitude comes in when you walk through the darkness. I feel like it's so much easier to be grateful for the small things. I oftentimes feel like people always comment on my happiness and like my bubbly energy. And the reason why I feel like I can be happy and joyful is because I've been in darkness. It's because I know what it's like to be miserable. It's because I know what it's like to live a life that is literally not safe or I'm not trying to get too much into it, but the point is, like, I understand what it's like to walk in darkness. I understand what it's like to live in darkness. And because I no longer have to do that, I mean, obviously, I'm really freaking thankful that my life is a lot more calm and peaceful. And I feel like that is what this is talking about, being able to zoom out and understand that, like, the bigger picture of things, like not freaking out over the small things, not freaking out over, like, things that are out of your control, being able to maintain a sense of groundedness in chaos perhaps as well. Oh, my nose. The next card I have here is I embrace the all. Perhaps you guys are finding value even in your tragedies or even in your struggles, finding value and again, strength and power in the darkness. Okay, I embrace the all. I understand that, like, who's to say what is good and what is bad? Like, this feels like a very, a group that appreciates duality. A group that appreciates the gray in life, a group that appreciates both the light and the dark, right? And I feel like that is a part of your gifts and abilities because, again, not everybody is like that. This is courage and conflict. This is the planet of war. So, again, resilience, didn't I say this in the beginning? Being a warrior is your gift in this lifetime. Being a fighter is your gift in this lifetime. That is what I said. Okay, there we go. Aries and Scorpio, hi. And then we have Leo as our last card, you guys, and this is confidence and vanity. This is connected also to strength, you guys. This is also connected to courage and being protective, yet again, of those that you love. So with this card, that is again connected to your gifts and abilities in this lifetime. Group number 3. I love you guys so much. And again, I am so appreciative of you being here. You guys are strong. You guys are resilient. And I don't want you guys to think that your entire life is going to be a struggle or that you're always going to be connected to this devil or that you're constantly going to be experiencing tower moments, because you are not, okay? You are meant to come into this life and experience these things, understand these lessons, and move forward, okay? So that's what I have for you guys, group number 3. Let me know down below if this resonates with you guys. If it does, I'm sending you extra love, extra hugs, okay? You're strong, and I'm proud of you. So thank you. I love you, and I'll talk to you really soon.